So I picked this D2 2002 Land Rover Discovery. Picked it up from Facebook Marketplace the other day. The gentleman that was selling it said that it needed a new head gasket. So he wanted $2,000 for it. I figured in the wheels and rims, in the bumper, and in the roof rack alone, it's got more than $2,000. So I knew it was a deal when I saw it. Even if I don't want to fix it, I can definitely strip it, and I've got plenty of parts that I can make my money back. Well, I offered him $1,700. I told him I'd make it real easy for him. I was 3 hours away. I told him I could be there by the end of the day. Sure enough, he said come get it. And so here it is in my driveway. Again, it's been a couple days. I haven't been able, just because of work and traveling, haven't been able to really pick it apart and see either how good or how bad it is engine wise. But I'm loving the look of it. I'm loving the wheels. I'm loving that rack, and I'm loving that front bumper. So if push comes to shove, I've got this 03 D2 that I drive and go to the beach with, that I may use those rims and transfer them to here, as well as that roof rack, because I do like that Baja roof rack better than that Serco, and add the front bumper to this one, because this one runs perfect. I did the coolant revamp, upper lower radiator hoses, I did the radiator, lower thermostat, T-stat, I did the pulleys, belts. I've done everything on this thing to where it'll run at 190 on the highway here in Florida in the middle of the summer, and I can drive all the way from Orlando to Tampa, Orlando to Jacksonville, Orlando to Daytona Beach. I've taken it over and over again, and she's not failed me. So yeah, so the goal is either to strip the black one of those parts that I mentioned and put them on this running white one for now anyway, and then figure out what's really going on with this one. And if it is that it needs a head, then I'll determine whether I want to tackle that project or not, or sell it after I transfer that rack to here, those rims to here, so that it's still a legit Land Rover, right? But even sell it for the price that I got the truck for, with the advantage of me switching over the parts that I wanted. But stay tuned. I'll dig into it deeper probably another day. Right now I'm actually doing the drive shaft for this one. I had the drive shaft shear off. Luckily I was at a stop sign when it did it, so it did dent the tranny, however no damage to where I have to replace it. So all I have to do is replace that front drive shaft, and I figured I'd get the bushing, the rear guibo, and do that as well. A lot of people say you have to have these on a lift in order to get that drive shaft to spin. You really don't, but what you do need to do is have it in neutral and have it chalked so it doesn't roll anywhere, and then you can go underneath and spin it until you can get the accessible nuts that you need to get off to go ahead and replace that front drive shaft. So I'll be doing that right now, and then hopefully get her running, and then over the weekend I will probably switch those wheels out and see how those wheels on that black D2 over there look on it. And if I'm liking the look, then I'll go ahead and transfer the rack as well as the front bumper over the course of this weekend as well. So stay tuned. You'll see this one probably change quite a bit, and then we'll see the progress that we can make in determining what exactly is wrong with this guy here. I checked the oil. It's not milky. There's no coolant in it. There was coolant in the expansion tank, which is a good sign maybe. So I'm really hoping that this could be just a matter of a water pump issue or a coolant issue that kind of scared the gentleman into thinking that it was worse than it really is. And at some point, even if it does become an issue where it is the head, you know, I can determine whether I want to tackle that project at a later date. So stay tuned, guys, and hope to get you to subscribe and like so I can keep bringing you videos on how I progress with both of these trucks. Take care.